What is up, you guys? You're watching Sergio's Secrets. Before I get started with today's video, any video requests will be gladly accepted down. I'm filming a video every single day because I know all of you guys are quarantined, all of you guys are staying at home, so I want to provide some content and kind of get you guys distracted out of, the crazy things that are going on in this world. So I got this requested by one of you guys that you wanted to see a credit card video. Now I do have one up, but I feel like it's a little bit older. I think it's like 8 months old, and I've opened new accounts. I've learned a few more things, so I decided why not go ahead and make an updated my best and worst credit cards from a 19-year-old. I also wanted to say, I don't like to say disclaimers, but I will say disclaimer this because this stuff can potentially ruins people's lives. If you don't have self-control, do not get a credit card. If you know you will max it out and not pay it off, do not get a credit card. Use credit cards financially on purchases you are already gonna make. So I want people to be living their best lives, but you don't have to be in debt to be living your best life. So I have 12 credit cards. I know it's a little bit insane. I will be honest, some of the ones I've never even used. I just got it just so I can say that I have it. I know it sounds really bad. I am 100% responsible with every single credit card. I pay off every single credit card at the end of the month. I hate to pay interest. I have never paid a penny in interest, and if a card is 0 APR, I still like to pay it off at the end of the month. That's just the way that I am. And yeah, guys, so I have 12 credit cards. I will be going through my favorite to my least favorite, and I'll be at the end I'll be telling you 3 credit cards that you should avoid at all costs. So make sure to stay to the end because you do really want to know the cards to avoid at all costs. Some of you guys are a little bit younger, a little bit older, so definitely let me know down below your favorite credit cards, your worst credit cards. Do you recommend getting credit cards? Do you not? Like I said, I am such like a financial and credit card kind of enthusiastic person. Like, I just am obsessed with it. So for me, talking about this is kind of like it's like one of my hobbies other than like fashion. So I have them all stacked up right here. I'm missing one card, which is one of the cards I don't really use, so I'll say that towards the end. So let's go ahead and go through all the cards that I have, and I'll talk about why I love them. So the first card that I have is the Chase Sapphire. This one is an annual fee of $95. When I first got this card, if you spent $4,000, you got $625 worth of points of travel. So I used those points to go and travel out and about. And also, I was already planning to make a purchase that big, which was my Chanel bag that it's over here. And once it posted, I completely paid it off. And you get 25% more points when you redeem them throughout the Chase Sapphire portal. It is $95, but the benefits outweigh a lot more. So the opportunity cost to have this card is really good. And also because if you get points from other Chase cards, you can transfer them into here and you can redeem them to the Chase portal. I recently bought 2 tickets which may actually get canceled because of the coronavirus that are in May. But for me, this card right here, my absolute favorites, and it's one of the cards that I use the most, and this one is a Visa stick. So that is my first favorite card. I think you get 1.5% like on food and stuff, but for me, this is kind of one of my bread and butter cards. I always use that card. The second card that I have is the Chase Freedom credit card. So this one you get 5% cash back on rotating categories. Right now it is gas. I like to be out and about. I drive a lot, so 5% cash back on gas. Even though my gas is like $20 to fill the tank, hey, that if you redeem them in the Chase portal, that's 25 cents. So everything really adds up. So for me, the Chase Freedom is one of my true and tried like favorite cards. This is my first ever credit card from Chase. I literally got it like 2 or 3 months after I turned 18, so I love it so much. And if you're going to get a first Chase credit card, I would honestly say the Chase Freedom or the Chase Freedom Unlimited, which I also have, which I will also talk about. But the Chase Freedom I am really obsessed with. The next one is my first only American Express charge card, which is technically not a credit card. You're supposed to pay off the entire balance at the end of the month. Something for me that I love about this card is pulling out this fun and amazing rose gold color. Look how gorgeous this is. So before that, I had the gold card, which is just basically the same card but just in the rose gold version. Isn't that so like fun, having a pink metal credit card? That's not the reason why I got it. The reason is because I do travel a lot. They have a $100 reimbursement credit, and also every $10 you get a dining credit at like Shake Shack and at Cheesecake Factory. I go to Shake Shack pretty regularly, so that, and I travel pretty regularly, so that kind of pays for the card. And I also got a lot of points, and I got a $550 gift card that I redeemed it towards something else. And I recently got an Anine Bean shirt, which I'll insert right here, and I had a lot of points, and so I redeemed it for a $100 gift card to Nordstrom, and I got this shirt for free. So that is so amazing. So I really do like my American Express, and the opportunity cost to have this is really well. I can't believe like I got approved for it, and I have made larger purchases, and I think me and American Express so great history so far. So shout out to American Express. I do really like their customer service. They're very nice and friendly people. Also for Chase, because I do have a checking account with Chase. The next one is obviously going to be the third kind of Chase trifecta. So you have the Sapphire, the Freedom, and the Freedom Unlimited. So with the Freedom Unlimited, you get 1.5% cash back on any purchase. So these all kind of worked all in my favor to maximize the entire point. So I am obsessed with the little kind of Chase little triangle in credit cards. So I will say that these 4 cards are my absolute favorite, and are probably going to be the ones that I use versus the other 8 credit cards that I have. So if you're looking to get your first Chase credit card, definitely the Freedom or the Freedom Unlimited. And if you're looking to get your first American Express, I would get the Blue Cash or the Gold card, which is the one that I have. I'll leave referral links down below if you guys are interested. But if you're planning to apply for your first credit card, and you don't have a history with Chase or with American Express, I would not suggest getting these, because most likely you will get denied. So that's what I'll say on that. So this is my newest card. I got it about a few days ago. I still haven't activated it yet. It is the Target Red card. So I have the Target debit card and Red, so I just had to get one in the credit card version. It came out a few days ago. I still haven't had the chance to activate it or to use it, but I will say these are going to be one of my favorite cards, just because I do shop at Target pretty regularly. I prefer Target over Walmart, over like Kroger, or like stores like that. So Target is my to-go store, so getting 5% cash back is really great. So I do like my Target Red card, even though I haven't used it, even though I've already kind of used the debit card. The next card that I have is another store card, which is the Victoria's Secret card. I do shop a lot at Bath & Body Works. I shop a lot at Victoria's Secret, not as much as I used to, but I still get a lot of points. I get a lot of Angel Rewards. I get a lot of free gifts, events. Like they had an event the other day, and you know, there was scratch offs, and I got a scratch off for a free item that was valued at $50. So having this card is worth me keeping around. As you can see, it is a little beat up just because I do use it quite a bit. And yeah, I am obsessed with this card right here. 2 store credit cards that I have. If you do want another store credit card, I highly recommend the Nordstrom card. It is really well because you get those alteration benefits. And yeah, so those are my only 2 store credit cards that I have. And now we're going to be going towards the other credit cards that I don't necessarily use. The card that I'm talking about next is the American Airlines Advantage. I do use this one, but I don't use it as much as my other cards. It's just a nice card to have. I've gotten like reimbursement on my luggage and stuff, so I checked kind of the benefits, or like what offers are out there, and if it's something that applies to this, then I will use it. But this is not a card that I use every day. This is not even a card that I use on a weekly basis or even on a month. I pull it out every few months, so I do have it. It is nice, but like I said, I get more value through my 3 Chase credit cards and my American Express Gold card. So I have that one. It's the Discover It card. Now, if you're looking to apply for a first credit card, I will say that the Discover It card is probably going to be the easiest card to get, or the classic Capital One Platinum card. This is my old card because I upgraded it into a different version, but this was my first credit card. It had a limit of $300, and now I think the Capital One card that I have now, I think has a limit of $2,000. I don't really even use it, but back to base, these 2 are probably going to be the cards that will be the easiest. I do not recommend getting like a Kohl's card, a Victoria's Secret card, or Macy's or stuff as your first card. I definitely think that these 2 are the easiest to get, which is the Capital One and the Discover. I applied this one the day I turned 18. I got it, and the Discover card I got a few months after. And like I said, I upgraded this one to a different one, which I'll show you in a second. But the Discover It card is a great card. You do get a lot of points. I don't really use this. There's not even a balance. Like, there's not a balance on any of the cards except my Chase cards, and when the bill comes, I completely paid off the Discover Discover It card. I don't really use, but at least I can say that I have it. So I have that one. I have the Apple card. I just decided to be fun one day and just apply and get it. And I got approved for, I think, $4,500 or $4,800, something like that. I just wanted to have it so I can kind of like, you know, throw it, and it's like very kind of metal, it's kind of crazy, so I just wanted to get it just so I can say that I have it, and so I can show my friends, oh my god, look, I got the Apple credit card, look at it, it's so kind of cool and fun. So I do have the Apple credit card. I don't think there's anything charged onto this, maybe like a Starbucks drink, but other than that, the Apple credit card is just, I have it. I don't really use it, but it's, at least I can say, oh, I have the Apple card. People like to flex on cards, some people like to flex on this or that. I like to flex on credit cards, guys. I don't know what I said. I had this one, the Platinum, as my first card, and then I upgraded it towards this one, which is the Quicksilver. And this one right here is just like, I upgraded this one after a few months. They saw that I paid everything off. I didn't charge it that much, and I don't really use this card at all. I think I have one recurring fee, which is my LA Fitness gym membership, which I should actually change to my American Express. That's the only recurring fee on this, but other than that, I don't really use it at all. The card that I have is the PayPal credit card. I never use this. This literally, I have to find this in one of my drawers. I never use it. I applied it, I got it, and I don't even use it. And then the last card that I have is the Chase Lake card, which is another card that I just decided to apply for because, hey, I already have a great history with Chase. I got it. I don't even use it. I don't even know where the card is at. I could not even find it for this video, but I do have the Chase Slate credit card. These are my 12 credit cards that I have. If you're looking for a first card, I would definitely recommend the classic Capital One Platinum. There's not a lot of benefits, but it will help you establish credit. The Discover card, it does have a little bit more perks, so I would apply for the Discover versus the Capital One if I were to go back in time. So that is my tip on that one. And if you're looking for a nice card, if you already have established credit, I would say the Sapphire, the Freedom, and the Freedom Unlimited. If you can get your hands on all three, I definitely would. I love them all so much. I love them all kind of frequently, and I do like to have my American Express card as well. This one's a fun, I do dine out quite a bit. I do a little bit of grocery shopping, so this is a really great card that comes in handy, and I love American Express's customer service. And like I said, I've gotten like a Neem Being shirt that's $100 for free. All the other cards that I have, but like I said, these these are the ones that I use the most. And now I'm going to be telling you the cards that I would highly not suggest getting, and that is the Credit One credit card. Now I know a lot of people that have the Credit One credit card, and it looks like a Capital One logo, but for me, the Credit One credit card, there's so much hidden fees. Like, it is just not a good credit card. I would avoid it at any cost. I would also avoid the First Premier Bank credit card. Those ones are scams, and I still can't believe like America and like they kind of tolerate and that these type of companies are out there. Like, they charge you for just even using the charges you just for charging something on the card. It doesn't even give you like a grace period, like 30 days to pay off your card. Credit One, the First Premier Bank, I would not recommend at all. Those are probably the worst credit cards that you could ever get for yourself. Even if you're desperate for credit, honestly, I think you would have a better chance getting those two cards, the Capital One Platinum and the Discover It card. And then another card that I would not suggest at any means, the last card that I would not recommend is going to be the Black card, which is like $500 fee, and like the benefits do not outweigh. I know Aspire to get, but for me, the classic Black card that you have to pay $500, the benefits are not, well, it's not great, it's not worth your money. It's kind of like a wannabe American Express. I see some value in it, but not for me to ever get one. But yeah, those are going to be 3 credit cards that I would not recommend. And yeah, those are going to be credit cards that I have. I rank them from my favorite to my least favorite. I want to hear your opinions down below. What credit cards do you think I should get next? What credit cards do you like? Do you not like? Do you agree with my picks? Do you not agree with my picks? I definitely want to hear it down below. If you want to see any video requests like fashion or financial or anything, definitely let me know down below. Like I said, I'm low-key a little bit of a financial freak. Like, I just love to talk about mortgages. I love to talk about credit cards. Like, if I didn't work in the fashion field, I would definitely be working in the finance field, because that's just something that I have such a passion for. Like, I love numbers, I love it all, and I just think it's so much fun. And people always ask me for financial advice, and that's crazy that they ask me for financial advice. Like, can you manage my money? What do you recommend? Like, it's just crazy how people ask me these questions, and I take it as an opportunity to step up and to help my fellow people in my community, friends and family, subscribers. So I'm very always honored and I'm very always happy when you guys are, you know, asking me for financial advice. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, guys, definitely let me know down below, what do you guys think about my credit cards? Do you think I have bad ones? Do you think I have good ones? I think I have really great ones. Like I said, half of them I don't really even use. I only really use, like I said, the 3 Chase cards and the American Express. All the other ones I buy stuff here and there, but other than that I don't really go out of my way to be using them. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this Sergio's Secret credit card video, and I'll see you guys on the next video, which is going to be tomorrow because I'm posting daily because of the coronavirus. So you guys stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys a la próxima video. Bye, guys.